One of the best sports memes of all time goes, Chris Paul draining a huge three, to cut the lead to 42. It captures the disposable nature of the highlight reel while still hitting close to home. We've all been there, sitting in the stands or watching at home long after the game was already over, clinging to some misplaced sense of duty. That was the scene for nearly every U.S. Ryder Cup fan on Sunday. They tuned in. They showed up. They braced themselves for the inevitable blowout at Bethpage. Europe had built such a massive lead that the drama seemed gone. But then, just like in that meme, a moment arrived to remind the faithful why they still cared. This time, it wasn't Chris Paul. It was Justin Thomas. Standing on the sixth fairway, 80 yards out, JT pulled out his wedge and delivered. The ball flew, landed, and spun back into the cup for eagle. A roar erupted. Suddenly, the deficit to Tommy Fleetwood was just one down. For a brief flicker of time, it felt like maybe, just maybe, the script could flip. Of course, logic says otherwise. This shot won't change the outcome of the 2025 Ryder Cup. The Americans are still buried under the weight of Europe's dominance. 2 weeks from now, maybe even 2 days from now, few will even remember this eagle. But in that moment, it mattered. For the fans at Bethpage, it was a reason to let loose. For those at home, it was a reason to shout at the TV. It was eye candy in an otherwise bitter afternoon. And it spoke to something else, too. Justin Thomas, for all the struggles Team USA endured, was still playing hard, still fighting to the whistle. Not every American could say the same. Some drifted, some sulked, and some, yes, Bryson, we're looking at you, seemed to mail it in. That eagle wasn't about changing the Ryder Cup. It was about pride. It was about giving people who had sat through a long, painful weekend one fleeting highlight to hang on to. That's the magic of sports, even when the bigger picture feels grim. So, will the record books remember it? Probably not. But for those who saw it, for those who cheered, it was worth it. A small victory inside a bigger defeat. A Chris Paul three-pointer. A Justin Thomas eagle. A moment that mattered, if only for a moment.